Before there were cities, before there were roads, there were forests. Places where countless lives unfold every single day. Beyond what we can see. A world that wakes before sunrise. Where every call has a meaning. Every footprint tells a story. And every life, no matter how small, has a purpose. Every forest holds countless stories. Stories of survival. Stories of courage. Stories of love, loss, and new beginnings. This film is about a few of those stories. Welcome to Tadoba. Somewhere within the bamboo forests of Nimdela lay Chandni, one of the dominant tigresses of this landscape. For over an hour, vehicles waited patiently. The forest remained quiet, offering only brief glimpses through the dense cover. Slowly, she emerged from the bamboo, announcing her presence. Having recently delivered a new litter of cubs, Chandni had every reason to stay alert. Her calls carried through the forest, a reminder that this was her territory. For a few moments, she allowed us into her world. Then, after one final glance, the Queen of Nimdela disappeared back into the bamboo. As the day grew warmer, life around the waterholes became increasingly active. Knowing the importance of water in the summer months, we searched every promising corner of the forest. The forest offered us glimpses of its many inhabitants along the way. Seeking refuge from the heat, a male tiger rested quietly beside a waterhole, called Trishul. In the stillness of the afternoon, every movement is measured. Soon, the king of Nimdela drifted back to sleep. A new day began in Tadoba. As the first light touched the forest, life slowly awakened around us. Birds drifted across the morning sky. Monkeys moved through the jungle, while the deer remained watchful. A fresh pug mark in the dust caught our attention, a silent clue. A tiger had passed this way not long before. The mood shifted. Conversations faded. Vehicles gathered. Eyes searched every shadow. And from the trees, Roma emerged. But it wasn't Roma that had everyone talking. Among the naturalists and guides, there were whispers of something far rarer. A cub. One that had remained hidden from sight for months, protected carefully by its mother. As dark clouds gathered over Kalara's core forest, anticipation continued to build. Thunder rolled across the jungle. A light rain followed. And then, beneath the cover of the trees, a young cub emerged from the shadows. The only cub from Roma's litters to survive. A life she had protected against all odds. A sound echoed through the forest. Roma was calling. From somewhere beyond the trees, her cub listened. They were far apart. The cub answered. Guided by her voice, he began to move. Closing the distance between them with every step. While she watched the jungle, he only wanted her attention. At this moment, Kalara belonged to them. A mother showing her cub the world he would one day call his own. Roma led the way. The cub followed close behind. A simple walk, a beautiful memory. Roma crossed the track first, but her cub remained behind. A line of safari vehicles now stood between them. He hesitated, unsure. For a moment, fear held him back. Then courage took over. And he ran. Straight back to his mother, where he belonged. Together again. This is why we return to the wild, to witness moments like these. Together, they claw-marked the trunk. reminder to every tiger that this forest belonged to them. And just as we wished it would last a little longer, Roma and her cub disappeared into the forest. The first summer rain had softened the forest, and for a brief while, Tadoba felt different. The rain brings relief from the heat, but it also brings uncertainty. For some, it is a moment to pause. For others, it is time to move. As the storm passes through the forest, life continues in its own rhythm. And somewhere among the rocks and trees, the ghost of the jungle emerged. Silent, solitary, elusive. Survival demands constant effort. In the wild, even the smallest meal carries value. Every meal is earned. Encounters like these are rare and often over before they truly begin. As the clouds drifted away, the forest breathed again. And for a brief moment, the jungle painted its own masterpiece. Day slowly surrendered to darkness, and the forest prepared for another night. Every zone has a story to tell. Our journey continued into Moharli, where another chapter of the wild awaited. And then, from the bamboo, appeared a young wanderer. One of Kalawali's offspring, now approaching the age when it would soon begin a life of its own. In Tadoba, survival depends on awareness. Every sound, every scent, every movement can mean the difference between danger and safety. Even while stopping for a drink, the young tiger rarely let its guard down, pausing often to scan the forest around it. The forest can be a demanding teacher, and this young tiger was still learning its lessons. For now, there was no sign of trouble, just a young tiger and another summer evening in the wild. The forest was alive in every direction. Birds filled the skies. Families found comfort in one another. Giants grazed peacefully. Deer wandered through the jungle. As the safari drew to a close and the road led away from Navagon's core forest, one final surprise awaited. Yuvraj, the dominant male of these forests, only a fleeting glimpse before he disappeared back into his kingdom. A new day began, and the forest slowly found its rhythm. A quiet observer watched from above. On the forest floor, stags clashed in a contest of strength. While another carried the mark of an old battle with a broken antler. As our journey continued, the forest rewarded our patience. Beneath the shade of a tree, 2 tiger cubs rested peacefully. As our eyes wandered deeper into the shadows, 2 more cubs quietly revealed themselves. The journey to becoming a skilled hunter had only just begun. One stalked with remarkable focus. But it missed. On the other side, an unexpected challenger tested them all. Quick, agile, and impossible to predict. A small victory for the mongoose, a valuable lesson for the young tigers. With the morning's lessons behind them, the young cubs settled back into the comfort of the shade. But one question stayed with us. Where was their mother? Curious to find her, we continued deeper into the forest. The calls of an egret echoing over the water. Then, another reminder of nature's cycle. The lifeless body of a gaur lay beside the water. In the jungle, every ending becomes the beginning of something else. An alarm call echoes through the forest. A spotted deer has sensed danger. Eyes fixed, ears alert. Without hesitation, it runs. And then, the reason appears. Junabai, the legendary tigress of Tadoba. Junabai walks with confidence of an animal who rules this forests. Just the quiet authority of a true apex predator. She moves in the direction of her cubs. One by one, the cubs begin walking toward their mother. Each carries a different spirit. Only those who overcome the challenges of the wild earn their place. May they survive the years ahead and one day reign over these forests. The family begins its journey. Perhaps it is time to leave, to find another shelter, a safer place for 4 growing cubs. She pauses, carefully scanning her surroundings. Every scent, every sound, every movement. Nothing matters more than the safety of her cubs. For years, she has carried this responsibility. 7 litters, 23 cubs, a legacy that continues to shape the future of Tadoba. Every journey is another lesson. Where to walk, when to stop, how to survive. A mother walks with quiet confidence. 4 young lives follow with complete trust. One day, each will walk these forests alone. But today, they follow the footsteps of their mother. We come here in search of wonder, but we leave with something far greater. A reminder that this world is never ours alone. Every tree, every river, every creature calls this planet home, just as we do. We are only visitors, privileged to witness a world that asks for nothing except the right to exist. Let us be remembered, not for what we take from the wild, but for what we choose to protect.